admin type way, and like, I don't know, just getting my health in a better place. I'm pretty healthy, but
getting
still,
your life.
just getting my life, getting my life,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to like just be more organized and get rid of some of that clutter. So it's like I'm trying to go to the next level, or maybe move up in a ring or a circle, you know, within this game called life, and you can't take all the baggage with you. So that would probably be a neat video game. I'm gonna cut you all live off because you're staticky. Yeah, so, or is that your phone? Is that my phone or your phone?
It might be mine. I'm trying to send somebody the link so they can listen.
Ooh, she's trying to get us listeners.
I'm live. You know?
Ooh, she live, baby. But yeah, so basically like clearing out things, making space, like trying to get my classroom more clean, my room, just all these things, I got stuff I need to give away, just straight up like purging. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure that I'm clear, like making decisions, and even also pushing other people to kind of either want to do better or just maybe give them a different impression of me in a certain way, or seeing myself in a different light.
Right.
So I don't know.
I think that's kind of what I'm good at, motivating others and pushing others. Mm-hmm. So that's why that whole circle thing to this whole topic is really, really good for me, because I feel like a lot of that stuff, like at work, the girls that I work with, I'm always like pushing them, like, no, you can do this. You know, you don't have to be stuck to this one thing. Have you ever tried this, and this? But I don't feel like I don't have that person to do that for me. I'm pretty good at self-motivating myself, myself.
Right, I get that, yeah.
That's how I'm feeling. Like, maybe I need to kind of change up my circle a bit, meet someone who knows more than me, who can guide me,
He'll be the person that you are for everybody else.
Right.
And I think it's okay to know that that's not always going to be like one person. It may be like several people, kind of like you say, with those different disciplines or dimensions, but having different people that can push you in different ways, or even they're not having a conversation. It's like maybe they just have their stuff together and you see that. So like
it's not even a verbal thing.
They're reflecting, and it's like, okay, cool. I see, like, because what they're doing is obviously what you see them doing outwardly is going to be a reflection of their inward stuff and the stuff you don't see them doing behind closed doors.
Right.
That's generally what you see. Like take Instagram out of your thought process, Snapchat. Right. But like when you actively see people actually doing stuff, their grind or whatever it is, or they're pursuing their dreams, or like, you being in a band, because this is kind of new. It's pretty kind of new things. So I mean, just stuff like that though for me pushes me to say, okay, you know what, I need to do. Okay, like, and like you say, challenging people to think that they can do other things, or in addition to. Makes me think, and I think for me doing the film festival, that was the kick. That was for me part of the catalyst for where I'm going. But not just that. Honestly, it was me rupturing my entire Achilles. That was probably my main catalyst this year that really has turned things in a different way. Because I think if that didn't happen, I don't know if the year would have rolled out the same way. Right. It might have. It might have totally done the same thing, but. That I think definitely challenged me.
On the cast.
I was in my boot. I think it was the auditions for the thing and all that. So I mean, it's just crazy to even see me coming that far, because I had thoughts in my mind like, yo, I might not maybe I walk again, man. And now it's like I'm working up towards like that running again. It's still gonna be a minute, but I'm jumping rope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Couldn't even support my own weight. Before so. Just to push yourself, like you do that a lot, but you like want a mentor, you want some role models, like, or people either maybe a little older than you, or just friends. Sometimes your friends the same age or younger than you that's doing great stuff, and they just someone else doing it makes you feel like it's possible. Right. So, y'all, these people can talk. I don't know why they're sitting here trying to be humble. So highly. I'm gonna go to my questions in my book now.
This is new to me.
All right. So. I guess we kind of talked about what is your circle, but I was going to say, who is in your circle? Like, who would you say? And you don't have to say by name, but, who are those people that you would say are in your circle? And then,
Well, definitely for me, some of my friends from high school, actually, we were all into film. There was a video broadcasting thing in our high school.
Oh, you lucky. I should have pursued so much more. But anyway.
So, yeah, we're still friends. So that's a major part of my circle. Also, people that I've met, like at the job and things like that. And I know I did say that I really don't have that person that motivates me, but I take that back. It's my boyfriend.
Okay, I was waiting to see if she was gonna mention him. I wasn't trying to.
It's my boyfriend because it's just different. He doesn't do it the way I expect it. He's just a different person. But I have we've been together for like 4 years, and I've learned a lot from him. Mainly a lot of like self-confidence because he's very confident in himself, a little arrogant, but mostly like he's just really confident. I learned a lot of things from him, and about self-love, and like just a lot of things from him. So. Shout out to Jason Simmons.
Name drop. I'm looking for a Jason Simmons myself. Maybe Jason Rudd. I don't know.
Jason
Jasana. I don't know.
Jasana. I can't. We're done. It's over.
Good night.
Stop recording. All right. What about for you, Miss Lydia?
My circle is actually. Looking at it now, like it's really small. I have 2 best friends from back home. One I've been friends with since I was really in middle school. We did a scholarship program together, and she is one, like you said, like you see somebody that's doing it and you just be like, oh, let me get on my game. Like she's that for me. She's a mother. She is, like an innovator. She's a nurse. Like she's literally team busy.
If they're doing a good job with it, that's like
and 50, like her
33%, 50%, good points.
Yes.
Like
and she, you know what I'm saying? Like she still, does her, but it's just like when she's in mommy mode, like that's it. And my other best friend, she's also a mom, wife. And she, once her and her husband moved from Kentucky to Florida, like, I could see her growth, too, as far as, with her circle and everything, and how she was looking to, uplift herself because she didn't really have a lot of people when she was in Florida. So it really would just be me and her on the phone, and she'd kind of be like, I don't have anybody. But then, of course, when she went back home, it was like, no, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got life. You know what I'm saying? You got it. So... Besides them 2, it's like I said, it's really kind of small. Like I have folks that I work with, both when I'm teaching and at my other jobs, that I am cool with, but it's to the point where I'm not tight knit with them. It is not even to the point where it's just I don't trust nobody. I just keep people at a link to a certain extent. Right. But it's if I need them, I can pull them in because, you know what I'm saying, I got them at arm's length. No, I'm just saying, gotcha. But yeah, saying my boyfriend too, he's one person that we've been together for 2 years, and we actually met as friends first 2 years prior. And it was
foundation.
Yeah, and it was kind of weird because, we knew each other before then, but we really didn't get to dive into each other as far as, individually. Yeah. But, before we actually started dating, it was kind of just dang, we got a lot in common. You crazy. You goofy. You this, you that. But then, his whole job, because he does music. So, me seeing him do that, it was just okay, so you know what I'm saying, you moved to Atlanta, you made that move, that's what's up. You here, you doing it. And then when he see, me doing my thing and us just putting it all together, it was just
constant reflection.
Yeah, so it was kind of just
the other mirror getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it was just oh yes, full length. It's not just
we get a little
bigger. Yeah, so yeah.
And I do want to mention my best friend because she was the first person that really was she does what she says she's gonna do. And nobody believed her, not even her family. She was like, you know what, I'm going to get out of Georgia. I'm going to California. I just want to go. I've always wanted to go. And she did that. Married a French guy.
Yes. Oui.
Met his family, went to France and Spain and everything. And she was like, you know what, I want to live in France for a year. And she just moved a couple of weeks ago. I'm supposed to be going to visit her out in the spring. She's doing everything she's saying. I was like, dang, I gotta be like that. I gotta travel more. I gotta meet people.
Yeah. Well, no, I think you ladies have brought up some great points, but I think it does start with a thought and seeing maybe you can't see the end goal. A lot of times I do things and I don't know where it's going to go, where it's going to take me, if I'm going to meet anybody that I like. Because people sometimes say, like, I saw you use this, and like, somebody told me I had a rested bitch face when they met me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Me? But
then
maybe it's just because I'm just like chill. Like I'm not a super bubbly, frothy over kind of person.
Yeah.
And so it's like, why is it that we're like resting bitch face? I don't know.
Why do people expect you to sit there with a smile on your face all the
fake.
time? Like it's kind of weird.
It's like
I'm not one of those people at all. Like
you are inside.
I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to smile through being pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to be like, I'm so mad right now. And it's just crazy. Like it looks crazy.
I saw you do that one time. I saw you. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think when you get, especially when you're around genuine people that you can be yourself around, because that was a big goal for me, is to try to, and I'm still, I mean, I'm not even fully there, but to try to be myself at all the times.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course you got to monitor the dose of what you know of yourself that you issue to people the first time. Because they can't handle it all the time, but you gauge that. And I think that's important, because I ask, like, what allows someone into your circle, or people in, or you into theirs. And I think it's gauging maybe, you know, the right amount. But I think in your circle, you should definitely be able to be yourself.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and hopefully you're, and it sounds like for sure you all are, but surrounded by people that accept you totally for who you are and allow you to be that way, and they push back against you when you are not being who you're supposed to be. Like if you, like me, are very motivating and stuff like that, and then when I'm in a down like stupor and all my thoughts are like kind of spiraling negatively, somebody's like, that's not what you would tell me to do. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, let me be right here in my funk for a little while. And they do, but they still gonna keep it real with me at the same time.
Right.
And so I appreciate those people, because I'm a very complex individual.
I would never guess that, Danny. I would never guess that.
I know. It's so hard because I keep a resting bitch face. No, but like, I'm real talk. I'm very serious about things, but I'm also very silly. And so that, I think, might make people, you know, make it hard for me to read. But when I'm in certain new situations or circles or atmospheres, I'm trying to figure out who's everyone else.
Yeah, it's good to be observant.
How much of Danny can actually be out exposed. Because that's important, because I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm like, you know, I have to protect me. But then depending on the environment, you know, it might depend on who of me do I need to be, like, multifaceted. You know, it's like most people aren't two-dimensional, but, they're this way. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on. So I need to see which, like, going back to what you said about people playing different roles within a group or something. I need to see sometimes which role, and I'm always just looking for a role where I don't have to be a full leader, like, and I just sit back. But it's like that doesn't happen a lot of times where I can be fully just back. It's like I always got to step up a little bit, and I can lean back with it, you know. And I just want to be like, I just want to chill. Like, just tell me what you need to do, and let me work on this set.
Gotcha.
I don't ever really get the opportunity. So if anyone has any positions like that available, let me know. I mean, so that's that. Do you guys think there's a criteria for people to be in your circle, or even a criteria of circles you would want to be in? What are you looking for? What are you not looking for? Is that on? Makes so much fun.
I think,
okay.
I mean, I don't try to hold auditions to be in my circle. Because like, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But I just feel like is like going through different experiences with certain people, like getting to the point where it is now, like it definitely didn't start out that way. And I feel like filtering out people along the years has really helped it. So just as far as like, if I'm able to be myself with you, like I would hope, you know what I'm saying, you can be yourself with me. Be, like you said, like having a personality that is so big, like I can condense it and have that same thing. It was just like, oh, when I first met you, I thought that you were like this. When I met you, you was like, you know, so making sure that I don't have that one set face where people are just like, I don't want to deal with that. Like I don't even want to. I didn't even want to approach you type thing, but not to the point where I just open myself up completely, because as soon as you do, sometimes people can literally just like come in and like knock it down and
Right.
treat it,
Yeah.
and really take it for granted.
Sometimes
And that,
judging you or
and it's
or trying to hurry up and task you to do something.
yeah, and it's
or
like,
you
and I
got
don't
your
need
own
that.
idea. And I'm
Like
I
nobody has
didn't
time
come
for
here all
that.
I just came here.
Yeah, I didn't come here
In the
for
back.
right.
I just
Like,
wanted
you know what I'm
to
saying?
pass
Like,
out the napkins and forks.
basically,
You know,
it's
we
like
need the
nobody
spoons.
has time for that. So yeah, but as far as like getting into other circles, I feel like just looking where I want to be in the future. Like I know I'm gonna have to change some things up as far as like how